この荷物は長野送りたいんですか？はい。
30キロまでなんですよ。
30キロ？
で、1キロ取り出して。
はい、大丈夫です、大丈夫です。
What you just saw is a clip from Tokyo's Haneda Airport, where I'm trying to make my life as a traveler of Japan a lot easier. If you're also traveling with a lot of luggage or even ski or snowboard gear, this little hack is for you and will save you a lot of sweat, especially if you're using public transport, because even though Tokyo's metro is amazing, there are a lot of stairs you will encounter. I already made a Japan arrival guide last year and most of it hasn't really changed except for a few details. So before we go back to Haneda Airport, I want to speedrun you through all the important points. Links to all the websites I mentioned will be in the description, and you can also download my free arrival guide PDF from the Slippery Slope website. I just updated it, and if you are subscribed to the newsletter, you should have already received your current copy. Here I've got some good news for you because I think I found the cheapest eSIM provider out there. It's called Saily, which is an app you can download and then choose the data plan that works best for you. With the link below, you'll get an extra 5% off when using the code SLIPPERY5 on checkout. I've been using it all year in the US, Canada and Switzerland without any problems. It's cheaper than apps like Holafly and Aerolow. Last time I used Sakura Mobile, which was good but a bit more expensive. In case your phone doesn't support eSIM and therefore you need a physical SIM, or you prefer having a travel Wi-Fi that your whole group or family can log into, Sakura Mobile might still be a decent option for you. The router and SIM can be picked up at most major airports. To save you some paperwork at immigration, I recommend doing the immigration in advance on this website. First you enter all your details using a passport, and after you enter the details of your trip. In the end you'll receive one QR code, which I recommend screenshotting on your phone and having it saved where you can easily access it, even without data or Wi-Fi. A year ago you received 2 QR codes, but now it's just one. Also, there's no app for this, just the website I mentioned, so if you see some kind of app, it's probably a scam. Stay away from it. If you're from the US, Canada, Australia or most European countries, you won't need an extra visa. If you're unsure, I left a link below that lists all the visa requirements for every country. You can pull out cash at one of the ATMs just after leaving the security area. In general, I recommend using the 7-Eleven ones, but the ATMs at Lawson are fine as well. Most important is to never accept the conversion to your home currency, as there's usually a 4% surcharge. So if you try to take out 30,000 yen, there'll be like a 220 yen charge, which is normal. But when given the option, click the 30,220 yen button and not the converted 209 euros or whatever your currency might be. To stay on track of the current conversion rate, I use the xe.com app, but any currency app will do. Other apps to download are Google Translate, so you can order beer. すいません、ビールを1つお願いします。What, you thought this video wasn't gonna have any beer in it? Come on. That's what they do in Japan now, they just teleport stuff. Of course, also Google Maps for getting around and finding public transport. Tabelog is actually better for finding restaurants, but I believe the app is not available outside the Japanese App Store, which is kind of annoying, but you can use the web version instead. To pay for public transport, you should use an IC card like Suica or Pasmo, either a physical one, or if you have an iPhone, a virtual one that you can add to your Apple Wallet. Check out my first video on how to set it up in case you have any questions. Let me know in the comments if you think there are any other apps that might be useful. If you have a layover for a couple of days, for example in Tokyo before flying to Sapporo to start your ski vacation, you can store your ski luggage or other bags you don't need at Narita or Haneda Airport. That way you don't have to drag it all over Tokyo. Cost is around 1,000 yen per day, so around $7. Now what I didn't mention in the first video is that you can also ship your luggage. In my specific case, I'll be landing in Tokyo on the 28th and get to Nagano on the 30th and might want to ski on the 31st. The company who does the delivery is called Yamamoto Transport and easily recognizable by the yellow circle with the black cat inside. So let's transport ourselves back to Haneda and see if this actually works. Scotty? Oh, forgot the pin! Oh, should have transported standing up. Oh, Kit Kat.
YouTuber なの。
はい。
はい。
めんどくさな YouTuber だよ。この荷物は長野送りたいんですか？はい。重いです。
大丈夫です。明日でも大丈夫です。
明後日大丈夫です。
明後日、はい、ありがとうございます。sorry。 30キロまでなんですよ。
30キロ。
で1キロ取り出して。
はい、大丈夫です。
OK です。
これです。
明日になります。当日に今ないので明日よかったら。はい。はい。それで大丈夫です。
はい。
はい、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。Well, that was really easy. They're really helpful, and yeah, they speak English as well, so yeah, not a problem. And I think they could even have sent it the next day to Nagano, so within one day. I don't know, I sent it within 2 days because I don't need it earlier, and it was like 3,500 yen. So like 20, 25 bucks. It's totally worth it for not having to drag your luggage through Tokyo. Okay, so if you want to take the bus, there are machines there and you can check if your hotel is in there. Otherwise, a taxi would be around 10,000 yen, so 60 bucks. If there's 3 of you, it might be well worth it. But I'll be taking the metro, so let's check Google which one we're taking. Right, just walking the last meters to my hotel, and yeah, so much nicer taking the metro without a ski bag. I hope this little guide was useful to you, and yeah, if you want to see what I'm eating for the next 2 months, follow me on Instagram. Might even go skiing, who knows. Thanks for watching, until next time. See ya.